So you guys, this is a video that has been a long time coming and I haven't filmed it, you know, in a timely fashion, but here we are, and that's just because I've been super busy. I'm sure that you guys know that I run a very successful online holistic health business. So our client transformations and our onboarding of different coaches and what have you have been absolutely crazy and such a blessing, but I haven't been able to film this video because also I like to do it during the daytime when I have some natural light going on. And as we know that it's winter time, so it gets darker faster. And then usually during this time, I'm doing client calls. So I haven't had the time, but now I have the time because I scheduled it in. So here we are. So ironically, I'm filming my first trimester video in my second trimester. So I'm 18 weeks pregnant as of yesterday. And I just wanted to share my story with you guys. And as well as I have done a pretty decent job of filming like my first ultrasound and some other things going on and a video of my belly earlier in this pregnancy. So I'll slide those in here. So how we found out that I was pregnant was that, okay, so we got married on August 29th of this year. And originally we wanted to get married in Hawaii. However, due to the pandemic, of course, that wasn't able to happen. So we decided, you know what, we're not gonna let this hold back our life. We wanna get married and carry on our family as we had planned. So we hired a wedding planner, Hasti, from La Vista Events, and so she helped us plan the most magical, boho chic, and perfectly perfect wedding that I didn't even know I wanted to have, but it totally was the wedding of my dreams, and we were able to plan that in 5 weeks. So we were married on August 29th, that's a Saturday, and so on Thursday before my wedding, I started to get this really like nauseous, like anxious feeling. It felt like I was on the top of a roller coaster. You know, when you come down, you get those butterflies. Like I felt like that. And so I wasn't sure, like, why do I feel this way? But I was, you know, the wedding's coming up, so I'm super excited. So that's what I attributed it to. And so Friday, same thing. Saturday was like next level. I was feeling super nauseous, super excited. And I even said to my mother-in-law, like, I didn't think I was gonna have this much anxiety about, you know, my wedding day and da-da-da. So I was very shocked, and so the wedding was the best day of my entire life. I have a video of our wedding, I should probably put that up, but then Sunday, now it hurts my heart to say this, but it's the truth. So Sunday I was so nauseous, or I was so hungover that I couldn't correlate any emotion to just, I feel like garbage. So I didn't really realize anything. Monday, again, same feeling, super nauseous, top of roller coaster, can't get down, what's going on? And then Tuesday, woke up and felt the same. And I was like, babe, should we just take a test? So we had some tests left over because a few weeks prior, we actually took a pregnancy test to see if I was pregnant, and it came back as negative because we were trying, obviously. And so we really didn't think I was pregnant. So Tuesday's like, yeah, definitely, like, just go check. I took it and I sat down on the toilet and I did it, and it was like, boom, right away, 2 lines, pregnant, no doubt about it. I was like, what the heck? So that's how we found out. And then I called my maid of honor and my bridesmaid, Chelsea and Becca, and told them. It was tears and things. It was just so exciting. So that's how we found out. So this is me right now. I think I'm about 9 or 10 weeks pregnant, but today we get to go to the ultrasound for the very first time. So really to determine how far along I really am. So I'm gonna go get my workout in now. It's been an adjustment to have breakfast before I exercise, because usually I would wake up and then I would go for a workout, but now I have to eat. So I can like suck in the top, but I can't suck in the bottom. So this is a little body update. And I'm wearing the Lululemon Align pants because I know that they're not really for resistance training. However, anything else that's like really tight just makes me not feel very good. So this is why I'm wearing these. And then, actually, how did Mason find out? Well, we wanted to show him in a really cute way and film it and all the things. But I left my test on the side of in my bathroom beside my toilet, and he has his own washroom, so he shouldn't have even been in here. But he came running down the stairs. He's like, "Mom's pregnant, Mom's pregnant." And we're like, "What?" He's like, I found this beside the washroom and it said, clear blue pregnant, clear blue 3+. So I Googled it and it says Mom is pregnant. We're like, surprise. So that's how Mason found out. And so then, yeah, that's how it was done. Now, how did we become pregnant other than the obvious? I just want to check. We're good. How did we find out that how did we become pregnant other than the obvious? Is that we took out my IUD on July 10th. So I had a copper IUD and it was already 5 years old. It's actually a year overdue, so it was 6 years old. And so I was at the point where either I had to take out my IUD and replace it, or take it out and we try to have family. So we took it out and we decided we wanted to try to have a family. So TMI, but whatever, I guess that's what these videos are for. So we were very, very determined, and so we were trying 2 times a day for 30 days, every day, and so I guess that it worked. So anyways, the thing is though, is that I checked that I was, I had gotten my period during that time, so it was really confusing, and now I know that it's called implantation bleeding. It was very light, it was different than other periods, but I was still bleeding, so it just didn't even click. And plus then we took another test and it said negative, so all signs pointed to no. So that's why we really didn't think we were pregnant. But then turns out that when I went to my ultrasound appointment and they dated how far along I was, that I took out my IUD on July 10th, and turns out that I was pregnant on July 16th. So only 6 days after, which came as a shock to me because through years of bikini bodybuilding, fat regulates your hormones, and so I always thought that I always got my period during my bikini days. So some people lose their period. That's more common, is losing your period. However, for myself, I would get it for like 2 weeks on and 2 days off, 2 weeks on, 2 days off. So I thought that it was just as unhealthy to get my period all the time as it was to not. So I was a little bit concerned as to if I would be able to conceive or not, but turns out that I was able and very fast. And I just want to, preface that I know how, blessed and lucky we are. And I'm very grateful because I know that a lot of families try really, really hard and some aren't ever able to conceive. So that's why I'm not like shouting out that story from the rooftops on my Instagram story, because I just want to be mindful of other people's emotions and just what they're going through. But that's my personal journey. So that's what happened for me. Get those suckers, Hannah. Facial. Say hi, Hannah. Hi. And so, yes, we decided to go with the midwife because, like I said, I run an online holistic health and wellness business. It's very important for me to be able to take as many of my own herbal supplements as I safely can. So I know that doctors aren't really able to approve certain things because they're liable for it. So I just wanted to get someone who was a little bit more in the naturopathic kind of realm to be able to look over everything, to approve. And on my Instagram channel, I've even put on the prenatal supplements that I'm taking, so you can go take a look there if you'd like. I just came out of my very first ultrasound! And we have a baby! I don't know why I sound so surprised, but when you see their heartbeat, it's like, wow, that's so real. We even have like a little hand and a body. Oh my gosh. And yes, I just came out of my very first ultrasound, and apparently I am 10 weeks and 1 day pregnant, which means that my due date is April 22nd and Mason's birthday is April 19th. So staying pretty consistent here. Gonna go home and show Mikey now. And then I also went with to get a NIPT test, so non-invasive prenatal test. So this is not covered by Canadian MSPs, your medical service plan. It's about $550 and you have to take a blood test. And I have major anxiety over needles. Hey guys! Fam Jam is just dropping Macy off at school today. Woo! And then we go for my first blood test. Ah! No! Yes! I have a needle phobia major.
Okay? It's gonna be a boy.
Okay. So I really had to overcome that. And through there, they're really able to tell, so 99.9% accurate to tell if your child will have any sort of brain or growth developmental challenges, and as well as the gender. So we found out that we have a baby girl in here. Is he? No, he said no. And we did a gender reveal through Zoom, and Mason really wanted a baby brother, but he didn't get that. So maybe I'll put that video in here too, so remember that everybody on Zoom saw this video. But yeah, so that was that whole experience. As far as it goes for my workouts, so typically my workouts before I was pregnant is I would wake up in the morning and I do a fasted workout, and then I would come back inside and I would eat. However, in the beginning phases of my pregnancy, I was so nauseous, but I could never actually throw up, which is weird. I was so nauseous that right when I woke up, like I had to have a piece of toast, like right away, no doubt about it, I need it or else I'm not gonna feel good. Which that ran me through a loop because normally my morning routine, I like to start with like warm lime water, and then have a protein and superfoods. But like for me to even try to start drinking warm lime water before having toast, was like, no, not happening. So that was a really big adjustment, to just switch up my whole morning routine. And as well as I felt nauseous all the way up until about 3 or 4 p.m. until about 12 weeks pregnant. So my workouts weren't even happening until the later evening, when normally they were all during the day. So there was an adjustment there. And as well as my training style has changed. So now I do more like lightweight for more reps, so more of an endurance or even HIIT style of training, where before I was very much so bodybuilding style of like singular muscle groups and heavy and just more of like strength goals, when right now my goals are more so to like move my body, get my blood pumping, feel good, sweat a little bit. And yeah, so that whole aspect changed. And then as well as my eating really changed, because like I said, my toast in the morning, which was so not like me, and then as well as in the evening, I would get nauseous again, but I would still be super hungry, but then it would be like 9:30 at night, and in my head I'm like, but who eats at 9:30 at night? Like I understand blood sugars and just I've already eaten, I should be satisfied, so I just don't understand, but I'm super nauseous, but I can't eat, and it totally messed with my mind. So I did go through a little bit of a struggle in the beginning, just adjusting to this new style of living. And you know, now I'm very happy and very you know, I understand to listen to my body, and I do, and it's with pleasure, and I feel great. But in the beginning, when you weren't expecting things to move as fast as they were, and things are happening, it just totally like puts your mind through a loop. So I dealt with that. So but now I feel much better, and I'm able to like plan out my meals more so because I'm not as nauseous. So that is my eating, that is my training. I'm currently 18 weeks pregnant. This is the first trimester, so maybe I'll do a whole second trimester. Mikey and I do know what we want to name her, but I'm really open to suggestions, so maybe we'll do like a baby name video, because I've been watching those and those are fun. And yeah, I mean, if there's anything more that you guys want to see or hear, please let me know and put it in the comments below. As I do just want to start sharing more of this journey with you, and these kind of sit down talk videos are not really what I'm used to doing. I used to think that they're boring, but now that I'm in this phase of my life, I've been watching a lot of people do this, so I understand that there's a lot of value behind it and just sharing your story, so that's what I'm doing for you. So I think that will wrap it up for now. And as well as I can't see my camera, my face, or anything because it's the other way, and I don't even know if this is still recording. So make sure to please like this video, hit the subscribe button, and do your notification bell so that you never miss one of my videos, as I'm really trying to grow this channel, and any support really helps me out. So sharing it with your friends, what have you, I would really appreciate that. Okay guys, arrivederci. Bye. Bye.
Let me open up your dream.